Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation. Thank you very much for joining me. I keep asking myself, is there something else that wants to share? Is there something else that wants to share? And there's one thing that wanted to share, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to share. And then I'm getting ready to put the phone away and put the video camera away, and it's like, ooh, it wants to share. So it's time to share, boys and girls. So I had a meeting today with a privately owned school, and they have an interesting charter. I really, really like their charter. And they were interviewing me effectively to do classes for web design, particularly in WordPress. And they prep kids who want to have an Ivy League trajectory. So they do SAT and different types of classes, as tons of different types of prep classes. So there's some geo-targeting, like if you have a certain vocation, they have ones that are similar to a particular vocation. And we talked for a couple hours. We've been having other communications, both text and orally. And I really like the idea of, I'm scared. I've never taught children before. I've always taught adults. And I've taught children, but when I was a child, like 16, I was teaching. And I was teaching computer science at the time, because I caught on rather quickly for this particular topic. And I'm sharing this because I'm using this venue as an educational type of, like this YouTube channel is educational. I share my experiences and give references, and the foundation has tons of material and other people and other references so that you can make your own determinations. But I think that correlates to my joy of educating. Now, I'm kind of afraid because it's going to be like a classroom of 10 kids between the ages. I think we determined between 10 and 16. Younger ones can attend if they can demonstrate some kind of prior knowledge to the topic. Very well behaved, Ivy League trajectory, that type. I'm not worried about them spitballing or doing any crazy stuff, but I'm like, I don't know, I never taught a whole bunch of children before. Oh, adolescents, I've never taught any adolescents before, so I don't know. It's I think that's where the apprehension comes from. And I have a lot of things that do bring me joy, and like photography and videography, like doing videos and stuff like that. Documentary is on the list that I've been working on. A couple different documentary ideas, but I like the idea that the classroom be filled with children that want higher education, that they want, or that their parents want, one of the two, that they wanted to give them some credits, toward being able to have something for their dossier to submit when they go to an Ivy League, because you're submitting your academics, and like, did you take sports, or were you in the chess club, and what did you participate in? Were you in like the debate club, and blah, blah, blah. So these classes allow them to show other participation toward their particular eventual vocation. And it went rather well. There's, some contracts and blah, blah, blah that need to happen. And everybody agreed. But for the most part, everything was agreed upon. And I just wanted to share that because I feel that this channel is also, as I've already stated, is like my way to educate on the topic that I particularly have a lot of excitement around, and that is this new earth and the idea of a 5D reality and being unstuck from time and space and living your excitement and doing things. So what I'm trying to discern is that for money, or is that excitement? Do I want to go teach this because it's monetarily decent pay? Actually really good. He said I'd be the highest paid teacher in for any of the topics. I'm like, Or is it because of excitement, or is there a mix, or is this apprehension for teaching kids like getting in the way? So I think this video is helping me and you discern your excitement. Is there excitement there? Is it for money? And really trying to grind down, the difference. I'm trying to discern, is this a 3D item? Is this monetarily motivated, or is this a 5D item? Is this excitement motivated? And I think that is really the key, is discerning that. It's like, I do like the idea of hungry kids. I love teaching adults, and I teach how to do social media and how to do web design and all these types of ideas. And, the business mathematics of doing SEO and pay-per-click and how you integrate that into your site and do the tracking and Google Analytics and all these types of things. Business 101 and beyond, top down for web commerce, integrating your business into a web commerce model. And that's what these kids are going to be learning. Actually, there's going to be 3 different styles. There's going to be like a intermediate, and then a basic, intermediate, and an advanced class. And I got to write the course outlines and do all this stuff. So, is it 3D reality or is it 5D reality initiated? Where am I doing it as a 3D idea for the money? Am I doing it as a 5D? Or is there kind of a mix in between where it's exciting to teach young, hungry minds and stuff like that? So I just wanted to share that because it's, I'm quite unconvinced yet. And there's an agreement they want for a non-compete type of thing that is, which I understand, but I don't know if you can legally put it into a context that would be proper for what they're trying to do. They want to limit, like, for me, not being able to teach maybe at other schools that teach Asian kids, because this is an Asian-owned school and it's for Asian kids within that demographic. And I understand, not wanting, like, having me get popular and have other schools, because there's other schools that do this and go, hey, Glenn, do you want to come over here? We'll give you another $25 an hour or whatever. So, develop like me in the community. And then I'm like, well, if you can get that in writing, that doesn't limit me to do other things. And in any case, I wanted to share that as a whole. It's primarily like, is it a 3D motivation or is it a 5D motivation? So that is the primary question I've been asking myself. Is there excitement? Is there love? Is there joy in it? Or does Daddy just want a new pair of shoes? Well, both would be nice, actually. Excitement and a new pair of shoes. So that's what I wanted to share, and that's what feels like it needed to share, wanted out, and now that it's out, I can have peace for the rest of the day. And I do thank you for joining me. Again, Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation, coaching, life, business, and spiritual. Also retreats, boys and girls, don't forget retreats. Those are very, very important. Even like a short one day to share in my vibration and ideas can be very helpful for fine-tuning your life and your life trajectory, like to follow your excitement and just be around other people that are within that energy. And down below in the description, a ton of different links. So if you're wondering what the heck is 3D, 5D, and what you're talking about, Glenn, and why am I here and watching this video, lots of stuff down below that will be very useful for you. And if you're not exactly sure which one, then feel your way through them. Which one feels like it might be the best choice, because that is your heart center. If you can come from your heart center, you'll make much better choices and ones that are a lot more effectual for you in the long term. And if you do like this video, please do like, subscribe, and share.